How do journalists ethically interview vulnerable subjects? Imagine sitting across from someone who has just gone through a difficult experience. How do you ask questions without causing more pain? That's what we're exploring today. When journalists interview people in sensitive situations, they must do so with care and respect. It's not just about getting the story but protecting the person sharing it. First, journalists need to understand that vulnerable subjects often have less power than the interviewer. This could be because of age, trauma, social status, or legal risks. Recognizing this imbalance helps the journalist approach with extra caution. It's about making sure the person feels safe and respected. Preparation is key. Before the interview, plan your questions carefully. Avoid asking the same painful questions repeatedly. Structure your questions so the person only has to share difficult details once. Ending on a lighter or hopeful note can also help ease emotional strain. Practicing trauma-informed journalism means being aware of how trauma affects someone's reactions. Avoid aggressive questions or sudden topic changes. Stay sensitive to their emotional state throughout the conversation. If they seem upset, it's okay to pause or stop. Clear communication is essential. Explain how the interview will be used, whether their name will be shared, and if they can choose to remain off the record. Always get their informed consent before recording voice, video, or taking photos. They should fully understand what they're agreeing to. Giving subjects control over what they share is vital. Let them decide how much to reveal and respect their pace. Never pressure someone into sharing more than they're comfortable with. This builds trust and keeps the process ethical. Avoid exploiting their pain for sensational stories. Do not manipulate or badger them into revealing more than they want to. Respect their boundaries and remember that their well-being comes first. Fact-checking is necessary, but it should be done with compassion. If some details can't be confirmed, explain why and consider omitting sensitive information. This helps maintain trust and avoids unnecessary harm. Protecting privacy is often needed. Anonymize sources or hide identifying details if there's a risk of retaliation or harm. This is especially important in politically or socially sensitive situations. Some individuals may want to talk as part of their healing process. Respect this need, but always keep ethical standards in mind. If they choose to share, do so with care and sensitivity. Finally, be transparent about the reporting process. Let your sources know that their story is part of a bigger picture and that multiple perspectives will be included. This openness helps build trust and ensures ethical integrity. By following these principles, journalists can gather important information while safeguarding the dignity and safety of vulnerable subjects. It's about balancing the need to inform with the responsibility to protect. When done right, it creates stories that are honest, respectful, and meaningful.